Hello and welcome back to Stellaris with our Dwarven campaign, and yeah, let's see what our science nexus needs. We need 30,000 and about 10 years, and I will add 76, 75 to 75, so that is going to be a worthwhile investment. I think I need to start trading then with some other species, so would you trade me minerals if I ask for it? You would. Quite a lot actually. But I don't think I have anything that you want from me. You don't want energy. You don't want monthly transfer of this. You don't want systems. And I don't think they want information, so... No, okay, so you're out of the loop here then. I don't think you will have much, but might as well take a look. Nope. Let's take a look at you then. Probably don't have anything either. No. Maybe I can make you go broke before we go to war. Not really. Right, I'm not gonna trade active. That is risky. And I'm not gonna take that risk. Your tributary state underneath him. You probably don't have any minerals. Nope. It's not a lot, but it's something. And get that done. Let's see, how many minerals do you have? Not a monthly transfer, that is... Oh, you have a lot. Alright. Research agreement for... 20 years. Alright, I think we already did a trade deal. You don't like me, but you are receptive these days, so... We have a lot though, so there we go. Probably can do that for energy credits. Nope. Alright, in that case, I'm not gonna bother. Continue exploration. I think you guys are literally the only one in the universe that just genuinely despise me. Yeah, so these two, and this guy. And the rest of them just really don't mind me. Well, that's pretty good, actually. You are probably not trading with me, are you? Nope. This is as much I can get out of the transfers, then. It's not a lot. It's something. And let's communicate with the Shroud real quick. Maybe the Shroud has something to say about things. Sensor range. Okay, that is pretty nice, because that should boost the whatever. Alright, contacts. Let's talk to traders. There we go. Communicate. Mention something else. We like to trade for minerals. It's not the most efficient trading, but, you know. And then we have our sectors. We can also bleed dry. Quite a lot out of this one. And the other two, actually, I don't get much out of. But it's not a 13k, which leads to... more minerals. There we go, 30k. Let's get that size nexus upgraded. So, actually, let me just take a look real quick before I'm going to continue. If I would build the second, I would get 250 energy credits tick a month coming in. It cost me 50k. Or, we're going to go for the science nexus, which just merely gives me 75 science per. Which isn't like the massive addition. One leads to quicker upgrades of all the others, in theory. No, we're gonna go for science because that's gonna be more directly impacting us. Upgrade you. Okay, so energy it is where you're being put on. Let's put you on a lab, and we have a lack on biolab, so we can upgrade you to a biolab. Good. What faction are you from? Scientific scholars. Well, that does make sense that they exist, because we are a fairly scientific nation. Advanced destroyer designs, because I've genuinely cared. Expanded dreadnought spinal mounts. I don't think... we don't have dreadnoughts, right? Yeah, we have super dreadnoughts. And I don't care much for my battleships, corvettes, robotic modification points. How fast can you cycle through things? 7 months, apparently. This leads to better gene understanding, I believe. So why are you not the one researching this? And now one of my civilian ships just stopped doing anything. Alright, assign the MT leader. There we go. Assist research. Okay. Are there any edicts that I could cast? It might be actually useful. Grant fleet, not going to help me much. Map the stars, neither is that. Encourage political thought, nope. I could encourage a little bit of physics. That would speed up the new reactors. Also, we probably should take a look at what planet of mine has the most mineral output. 98, 64. So Sanctuary A, Edict List. This is expensive, and I think production targets. Wait, that's 50% minerals, so bonk. Let's plonk that in. That should make a difference, right? A little bit. This is construction crew. Crew?
Construction has been completed.
Not even close to what it's supposed to be, but sure. It has to be Q. I am looking forward to that thing. I like how we're like, oh yeah, we know how to modify robots. Like, do you have any? No. Of course not.
Completed.
We're scientifically entirely different. Advanced. Well, that is a bit late now, is it? Also not going to really help me now. 40 months. I don't need more ship capacity. That is nice. 50 months for biolabs or quicker carriers. Carriers are like a large chunk of our fleet, isn't it? Aren't they? Like, yeah, we have 10 Crucible class carriers, which are better than our ballistas, aren't they? 2.9, 5, 1, 13. I just got. I'm looking forward to this one. Really am. So we can vassalize this thing in one go. And probably can liberate the Kingdom of Ulfran, but they... What are your ethics, your hegemonical imperialists? I don't want to free them up, but I kind of wish I could pick them up in the war deal. So I could vassalize these guys. And I could liberate the Kingdom of Ulfran, but can I, within liberation, then immediately go for liberate them? And vassal? No, I can't. So let's would make them independent, which is not going to help me anything. We can destroy the frontier outpost in... Wait, can I declare separate war on you? Vassalize the... No war member fulfills required conditions. Only independent empires are allowed to have subjects. So, if I would liberate you first, that would in theory work, but okay. So we will vassalize these guys, and then we'll probably vassalize the entire Sethad League in one fell swoop. So we've got to do a minor war in between, cripple them. That is actually... yeah, okay. So, reason why I do it, I want to keep this guy alive and big. Okay, I think that's gonna help me. Right, let's see what else we have. Ultra Cannon's definitely gonna pick that up. Do we have somebody with any yes, we do. With somebody with expertise. So we're gonna let it run one tick. I didn't recognize that something wasn't running. Oh. What the hell? Oh. Okay, so that makes sense. 65 months for the Ultra Cannons. Worthwhile. I think. Right? Yeah, definitely worthwhile.
Construction has been completed.
Alright, more minerals. Let's see. Got a little bit of a scientist
Construction has
growing.
been completed.
Flagship launched. Because of the overwhelming cost, your workers will strike if you attempt to build another flagship. When you finish the second flagship, the first flagship will be destroyed, although the rest of the fleet will remain intact. We highly recommend you don't build a second without removing the original. Okay. That makes sense. That's how they did it. Understood. So, how... that's, pretty powerful, I have to confess. Alright, and we are nearly at our fleet cap, so, like, the timing is nearly perfect. And that must be it. Look at that. Look at that. That thing is awesome. It's mostly just incredibly huge. Okay, so reason for not... I could vassalize these guys in one go, but it probably means that these two will be picked up by somebody else. So if I could take this guy, his strength will not change much, and then I'll eat up him. And then this guy will be independent, and we'll probably have to do something about that. So, first things first. We'll declare a war for the vassalization of the warrior clans. And... might as well humiliate. Wait, I'm gonna change this up slightly because there's a couple of outposts that annoy me. So we'll vassalize the Reckoning warrior clans, and I want the Betelgeuse to be destroyed and Alderaan. It's Aldebaran, but you know everybody knows what it means. There we go. Does anybody else want to join in? Yeah, you would like to join in. But I need to give you something. Like, how would I give you a humiliation? You wouldn't accept yet. Can I give you like a planet sort? That is. In that case, don't bother. Alright. Let's save beforehand, because otherwise I might just completely done goof and misread the entire situation, get myself killed, and that would be not so fun. So declare war. Vassalize the clans, destroy Betelgeuse and Aldebaran, and humiliate the kingdom. Confirm.
War has been declared. Our demands have been sent.
The Dwarf, Harmonious, and Taunt will begin as fleets invaded. Began while you had fleets inside your new enemy's borders. A fleet of the missing got in action. What fleet? What am I supposed to freighters? Oh, they were probably traveling in between. Right, Hammer of Justice. So I think we're just gonna jump into Rakuten and just quickly take all the planets here. And take a look at the armies, Forge World armies. We're gonna probably, let's see, recruit Psionic Dwarven army. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna first kill their fleets. Let's start with that. So they still use hyperline shit, right? So you're 50k strength. I probably just have to take out that fleet first. You know, take out what you can take out and don't let them group up. So 50k, 35k. So that's quite impressive actually. Where are they going? Hectic Ata. Okay. It's preparing to jump in 13 days. They're jumping to Stellaris in 5 days. Okay. We're in here in Pilla, so that doesn't change much. Okay. Jump point down is 5 days, so kind of have to stick around here for a second. We're definitely gonna go to Stellaris now. You're going to Rakta. You're going to Tirlum. You're the small fleet. And you're probably going to go for the attack. 9 days to Zosma. Okay. 15 days. So that is the difficulty of hyperlane fleets. They are slightly difficult to intercept with. But we can skip like large chunks. They have to jump through multiple hyperlanes. But chasing them is a bit difficult. Okay. So my fleet is preparing for the attack. They're swiftly moving in, and this should be fairly one-sided. Even though they're still mostly targeting stations right now, which is a little bit annoying. A lot of missile fire coming in. Oh, that might be torpedo fire. Wait, these guys use torpedoes? They do. Neutron torpedoes. Fairly large one, actually. Yeah, missiles, torpedoes. They have a fairly mixed bag, actually, of weapons. Or we are just fighting mostly with projectile weapons. And they build out their fleet. Okay, next up is then we'll jump to Rakata. That's where their fleet will show up. Another 31k fleet, and that's the 121k fleet. So if I can take this one out, that will probably be pretty good for me. We have fairly little damage, like superficial damage, I think. Might be, yeah, one of my polybolas took a little bit of damage.
Our fleet is engaging an alien spaceport.
Okay, so we jumped in the immediate vicinity of that. That's exactly kind of what we like. So we can just destroy that fleet, hopefully. So they lost a destroyer and a corvette in that one, and they lost a little bit. Okay. I hate warfare, Stellaris, in its current state. It's just two big doom stacks trying to hit each other. This has got to be a brutal battle, because we're technically a long-range focused species right now. Like snipers. But 242, we are losing ships rapidly as well. But we just wrecked one of their fleets. Perfect. Okay, 2439. What's the result? We lost 1 battle cruiser, 2 battleships, and 3 light carriers. I don't care about the light carriers, but the battleships are not actually that bad. So this is not the worst result, really. And so that fleet showed up right there. Right, let's see if we can okay, well, at least my guy should have good experience. Okay. I have no clue where the enemy fleet is. It retreated? It's right there. It's it's going defensive. It is, or is it going after my fleet? Preparing to jump to town now. That's now. Okay, where are you going? Zoshma. Okay, you're going back to Zoshma. Okay, well then we'll just jump there. Try it again. Alright. They might be able to group up before we can get the jump on this fleet. Nope, we are exactly in time and we just jumped in range, so our ships immediately open fire. Good. That should completely wreck that fleet. God, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. So on that, yeah, that battle just completely destroyed that fleet. Like, not even funny anymore how much damage we did. And there we go. Now go to Zoshma Prime and just repair for a second. Wow, that only counts for 6%. We just completely wrecked them. Vesselize. And I want these to be gone, because that I can probably push with Sanctuary quite far in here. I want to get that ore. Okay, so that fleet is still coming in. I hope it... So where are you going? You're going to Putter. Okay, so it is retreating. Smart. And a short repair here. Shouldn't last too long. 99, 92, 93, 94, 95. Okay, so do I still want my ballista ships? I don't think so. I don't care much for these two classes. I think I'm just gonna go with the big three and then the polybolos. For now, we can just hold off on building new ships. Now, if this guy is... It's gonna go to fact, so we might be able to intercept them on Sanctuary. Range not high enough. It looks like he's retreating his fleet because he doesn't think he can get in there. So you're gonna go to Sanctuary now, 5 days. Are they going for the attack or are they jumping through? No, they're entering hyperlane. They're on full retreat. Okay, so they now just took a defensive posture because now they realize that their strength is not, they're not capable of matching me anymore. We took out about 100, almost 100k of these guys, and then there's only about another 30k. So they're going to go into defensive posture, I think.
Our fleets have engaged the enemy.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna capture this system, the planet here. Okay, need to keep an eye on what that's doing. Nope, they... I don't know what they're doing exactly. They might... I kind of have to see, because they're jumping through. Okay, I'm doing a lot of movement, I'm sorry. You're following the swarm. The swarm is... Okay, can we just nuke this planet from orbit? We have ships that should be able to do this. Oh yeah, it's going down. Okay, it's not going down fast though. What are your the bombardment orders? Yeah, go with limited. That does more damage. All right, all the new psionic dwarves are here. There we go. With the last one, I still don't like that these are called warlocks because I would have preferred them to be called paladins, but oh crap, that's not what I wanted. Did I? What the hell? All right, can I get you to land for a second? This is in Voshram. Did I go the wrong way around? Yeah, I did. Okay, so let's him. They go and dock. And dock. And dock and forge. Let's embark all of you. Embark. Embark. And waiting for landings on these guys so we can get the buff added onto it. There we go. And now you're allowed to get out. Okay. You guys have jump drives, right? Yeah, okay, so gather up here. And then merge. Let's merge first then and just then gather up there. Okay. Need to keep an eye on the
One of our stations is under attack.
They are still striking in at Zoshma. That is slightly odd. If I can get to jump on that one, that should be pretty good. It's a deal for now, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely something I should not let go. They are in my territory. That is bonus points for a lot of shit, and...
One of our science ships has been destroyed.
Okay. They are currently attacking.
Spaceports has been destroyed.
Yeah, that's fine. You go for Zusha Prime, mate. You don't want to, but I encourage it. Technology complete. We've got a new reactors. Oh god, that's new singularity reactors. That's really good, by the way. That's not as in oh crap. No, that's just really good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick them up. Okay. Well, 2 massive fleets. Mine has a 20% damage bonus. Even though it says it's in their favor slightly. Because the attacker has more hull points. Well, I don't know why they exactly have more hull points, but trust me. So my Giga Cannons are already opening up and destroying their frontal ships. These are probably their corvettes, so they're tiny ships. Okay, so we start eating a lot of missile and torpedo work. I think my I need to adjust the design of my polybolos. Currently, they're eating too much. These are technically better. We'll just put both of them on. This doesn't give them any evasion, right? No, just combat speed. Okay. There we go. Yep. Okay. Probably should take a look at the entire fleet right now while I'm at it. Corvettes, get the dark matter reactor. Doesn't change much on you. Well, it gets you close to being able to run one of these on you. Let's see, cruisers. I don't know why I'm upgrading old classes, but sort of seems to make sense in my brain for if I want to go for these smaller ships at some point, that at least should be upgraded. Ballistas. Yeah, that allows me to put another shield on these guys. Shit, I said shield. There we go. Light carriers. Okay, that probably... Yep, there we go. Less armor, more shield. We are more shield tanking anyway. Strike cruisers, these I already edited. Battle cruisers, okay. Don't think I can change much about this. No, don't think I can. Strike cruiser, battle cruiser, carrier. Let's see. That will work. Right. Super dreadnoughts. Okay. There we go. And then there's the trident. No, we did that. It's the cathedral. Which it's gonna up maintenance a lot for these ships, but also gonna allow these bigger ships to oh, that's slightly too much. Might get some armor on there. Nope, apparently I just really need this. Alright, there we go. Get a kitchen sink on it. I don't think it's 1%. Actually, 1% on these guys probably fairly large amount. But the shield generation on this thing is ridiculous. All right, let's continue to fight. Yeah, but with the polybolus being destroyed now by mostly missile fire, it's something we should be able to prevent fairly easy. So we wrecked another fleet. We still 100. We still have a numerical advantage here. So I don't know why it thinks that, but once my armor... So they are hull tankers apparently, because they got a lot more hull points in comparison to me. But I tend to do most of my damage against armor targets, so... We are wrecking a lot of our polybolus are getting destroyed. Spaceport, why don't we build a...
One of our spaceports has been destroyed.
Immediately received a shot. So my strike cruisers are doing the job of tanking most of the damage, but we need more of them, a lot more, and they are expensive as hell. So we need to figure out how we're gonna get the money for that. So we're currently we can declare the rivalry on them. We're at war with them. We're currently sinking their carriers, which are large ships, and we've got some dreadnoughts, super dreadnoughts. Their wares are dreadnoughts, so every time one of them goes... There we go. That was a large battle. That was a really large battle. I think you guys should upgrade and repair. And... yeah, that seems like a smart plan. And we're gonna rebuild the spaceport ASAP. We had a short battle there for a second. I don't know what it was, but okay, merge these guys up. You guys are saying hello to each other. Hi, nice. Get a general on there. Army upkeep, army damage, or leader lifespan. Well, I guess this one is gonna be a trick. All right, that is brutal battle. I want to see the exact results of that one. So that's not it. So they lost 4 strike cruisers. We lost all of our strike cruisers, 2 battleships and a light carrier. Don't care about the light carrier. Don't care much about the battle cruisers. Corvettes, 17 destroyers, 36 cruisers, 24 battleships, 12 battle cruisers, 12 battleships, 1 dreadnought, 1 super dreadnought, and 3 of their carriers, which is another destroyer here and another destroyer there. So we did do a lot of damage. We've got, yeah, I can't need to abstain, which sucks because unity output, good. It's not getting the wrong ones. Okay. 12 months. I want a quick science ship from Logi. Just research everything that's in the system. Yeah, okay, the science ship. No, I want just you to be selected. No, come on. Fuck me. There we go. Research projects in the system, and then I want you. So apparently this seems to be an important thing for them. So let's get a fortress class fortress set up here. There reminds me, let's upgrade the fortress. It's mostly power that we can upgrade it in. What do we mix and matches a little bit? We've got a lot more shield in there. That will do. Probably get another shield capacitor in there. There we go. Yep. Alright. Alright. Let's build some defenses there. That makes you fairly inferior because your fleet power went to pathetic. Ugh, shit. I don't know what that fleet's doing, but it looks like it's on... Yeah, it's on throughput. Alright. No, that's a maintenance thing. Well, Fortress got cheaper, actually. Okay, research projects and systems. Maybe there's something in the... I believe there's some missile tech in there that could be useful for us. Okay, so... fleet's been upgraded and ready to go. So yeah, let's get to Tethel. Where do we... Okay, so they're... Yeah, they're on travel. That's okay. Medium... Yeah, we can get some stuff out of there, so that is going to be useful. Leader died. Governor. But there's so many change. Can we recruit one per chance? No, 48. Right, private mining consortium, that is it. Carrier construction techniques. Xenomorphic armies. They are powerful. Army upkeep. Clone commandos. Yeah, we'll pick them up. Okay, so we lost all of our strike cruisers. There we go, let's start building 10 of them. At least I think I did. We're at 37 minutes, so I'm going to end the video here. I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.